Hello, very exciting, back in the woods, doing a wild camp tonight with the family, so come on. This terrifies me. How the devil are you? So we have got camp set up behind us. We've got a DD 4x4 tarp set up over our seating area just in case it rains. It's not supposed to. I'm just mid setting up my hammock, which is very exciting. Hubby is in his One Tigris Backwoods Bungalow for the first time. That was his Christmas present from moi. And the boys are in their Vango Ostro, I think it is. It's really quite an old tent actually, but they love it. Just tuck their glaringly bright orange, not terribly stealthy, but yeah, just here for a couple of nights. Got lots of stuff planned, so yeah, just hope you enjoy the video. Right, so here is my little setup, and my tarp's not quite big enough, but it's not forecast to rain tonight, so I'm hoping that that doesn't matter, but I will have to get a bigger tarp, which is, people had told me, and it's not that I didn't believe them, but I kind of had to see it for myself. We're using our 4x4 tarp for our family kind of shelter, so if it rains we've got shelter. It's not forecast to rain, so I'm hoping that this will just do me for this couple of days, and then I will speak to the lovely Carl, as long as I enjoy sleeping in my sleeping bag obviously, to look at getting the one wind tarp to go with this hammock. But let me show you my little setup. I'm quite chuffed with it. Right, so I've put a little ground sheet on the ground. It's a really cheapy one, like plasticky, just to keep my rucksack and stuff off the ground. I'll put all my gubbins down there in a minute, and so that when I take my boots off I've got somewhere dry to put my feet, as long as it doesn't rain obviously. I have got the One Wind underquilt, which I was very generously sent by English Woodsman, so thank you so much for that. It took me ages faffing around trying to get the flipping thing on, but I think it's kind of, it's on, and there is like a pocket underneath, and when you sit in the hammock you can really feel that it's warm, so it's working. Whether I've attached it quite right, I don't know. All sorts of, yeah, elasticy lines and gubbins going on, so I'm not quite sure, But yeah, so and I've just unzipped it for the minute, and I've popped my nature hike sleeping bag in there, which I'm persevering with. Let me come out from here. Oh, I'm persevering with for a minute because it did keep me warm on my last camp when it was freezing. So it's got to be alright, hasn't it? And I've got my, as always, my little Thermarest pillow in there. I'm really hoping that I can sleep in here and it's comfortable, because I want to love it. I want to have, like, I'm being blinded by the sun, I want to have like another way of having camping adventures, because this will obviously open up even more doors. And I already love sitting in it and being able to look straight out, because I've lifted up the side, where is it? How can I show you? Oh my god, it's so bright. So I've kind of, as you can see, lifted up the edges on sticks, and that middle one's gone up to a tree, so that oh my god, this light, I'm not used to this big ball of shining light in the sky. Yes, lifted it up so that I can be able to see out, and I'll be able to see the fire, which is going to be down there, which is quite exciting. So look, our little setup. So hubby's over there, banished to his own tent. And then the boys are over there. So yeah, that's us. And then the fire down here, and we've got our tarps set up there for our little shelter. So it's awesome. So next job is to open a beer. No, collect firewood, yes, then have a beer. I just want to sit down. I haven't actually had a proper go in my hammock yet. It's me saying I'm going to sleep in it tonight. I've not even taken my boots off and got in it properly yet. Looks good though, doesn't it? Camera's on. Wave. Reuben's in the hammock. Been dying to try it. Oscar's up next. My whole tarp going to fill up with smoke. It might. Although it normally blows this way. Under this tarp. Fire! Oh yes. It's been ages since we've had a fire, and I've smelt wood smoke. I'm coming out of here, out of the way. Carry on. Little manservant helping me. Bless him. Oh, it's been such a long time, because even last time I came to the woods I couldn't have a fire because of the wind. There's little Reuben. Let's go and see what his thoughts on the hammock are. Ta-da! I think he's quite liking it in there, and I might struggle to get him out. Oh, it's so good to be back. We've got burgers and sausages for tea. I'm not going to do much filming tonight. I'm going to have quite a chilled evening, family time. Have a beer in a minute. Still haven't had a beer. Shocking. Got loads of stuff planned for today and for this weekend, so it's quite exciting. So yeah, just going to be a nice chilled camp. So might film a little bit more later when we're kind of all huddled around the fire, but for now, See you later. Does look good though, doesn't it? And look, what's even more better? Even more better? What's even more better? Yes, that's right. Look. So I've got purple, oh, focus you, purple ridgeline, the turquoise carabiner, which yes is a bit ridiculously big, pink prusik knots, blue carabiners, blue underquilt. Just need a like pink camo tarp now. I'm joking. I'm looking forward to sleeping in this. I'm a little anxious, I won't lie, and I really don't know if I've set this up properly or not. It seems to have a hell of a lot of cords and that doesn't do anything at all. Nout. But because it is second hand, I don't know what English woodsman did to these bits to make it work for him. So I need to have a bit of a play, I think. Look at the colour coordination. Look at it, people. These things aren't just thrown together, you know. Look at that light, look. Gorgeous. Shining through the trees. Fire's going. Time to get some grub on in a minute. We're just sitting by the fire and having a drink, and there's some owls flying around. I don't know if you can hear them. I hope you can. So the male and the female owls make different noises. So one kind of makes a tweet noise and one makes a toohoo noise, and we were just going, they sound one sounds like it's going alright, like it really Cornish. The other one's going, no. Maybe had to have had a drink to hear it. But honestly, that's what it sounds like. I'm hoping I'm not blinding you with my little red light. I wasn't actually going to film anything tonight. But then the owls came out to play. They've flown over that way, annoyingly. Let's go and see if we can find them. Try not to garrot myself on one of the many, many, many lines we've got. Can you see me? You can't see me now, can you? Did you hear it? Oh, proper blinding you now. There's also the lesser known children making a right racket as well. Lesser known breed. Did you hear it? I really hope you can hear them. Hurry! So Cornish. No. Amazing. Right, I'm going to stop blinding you now. See you later. This is a really quick good night because everyone's in bed now. I'm in my hammock. Jury's out. We'll see how I sleep tonight. I am undecided. I shall report back in the morning. Night. Good morning. having a very much needed coffee. So, first night in the hammock. I'm sorry I haven't spoken to you until now. When I first got up, everyone was still asleep, so I didn't want to make too much noise around camp. And then we've just been, getting the coffee on and just spending time together as family, which is quite novel these days. So yeah, good night in the hammock. Good night in the hammock. Not the best night's sleep I've had, but by no means the worst night. Sleeping in it again tonight, so that'll be really good. I think like you can't base anything on one night really, so have another go in it tonight and see. I'm going to change, so it's down there behind me. So I wanted to try the top that way round last night, because when we get weather in the woods, it always comes from like behind me, if you like. So the way with the tarp in a diamond configuration, when we first set it up like it yesterday, I was worried that the weather would just come straight in, but I've lowered the tarp now. So I think today I'm going to swizzle it around and try it around the other way, because we're here for a couple of days, so it makes sense to kind of try a couple of different things, I think. So we're going to do that today. I am going to be going off into the woods today for the first time since all the big storms. So I'm going to obviously show you some footage of that. I can't say I'm looking forward to it. When we arrived yesterday, kind of got a feel for how bad it was. So we're going to go and sort of have a bit of an explore later and see how things are looking. Going to take a couple of photos as well. So at home I've got a canvas on my wall that was taken in the woods when we hadn't had them very long, looking down into the woods with the sunlight coming through the trees and everything. So today's a similar kind of day, so I'm going to take a kind of a comparison photo, because it looks totally different now, which is devastating really. But yeah, so today is just a day of chilling. We're going to get some food on in a minute, and I'm really sorry, last night I meant to film all our lovely food cooking and completely forgot, because we were cooking and then it just was gone. Like a swarm of locusts came in, I tell you. But yeah, so I'm going to get some bacon and eggs on in a minute, have some breakfast or brunch. Getting on for lunchtime now nearly. Nice lazy morning. Can't beat it in the woods. Can't beat it in the woods. So yeah, I'll bring you along for the day and let's see what we get up to. So we're just going into the woods to have a look. And you can see the boys playing football, obviously, in the woods. So, bought some new little friends for the woods. So, sometime last year, saw these in Asda. Other supermarkets are available. And they're like little garden stakes, just for sticking in the ground. Now, me and my dad have always had a little joke about garden gnomes. He hates them. But I bought him his first one as a joke present. And bless him, he still has it in his garden. Sorry, Dad. So last year we saw some of these little, and they're dotted around the woods, and we kind of hid them. And it was just a bit of fun, really. Saw some more. Oh, but look at them. Look. They're very cute. They just make me laugh. Honest, I just giggle. I giggle when I buy them. So sorry, Mum and Dad. There's going to be some more hidden around the woods for you to find. Such a child, makes me die. Right, she's laughing nervously. So we're walking back along the track to the main entrance to the woods, and then yeah, let's go and see, shall we? Ooh. This is the main walkway down into the woods, which you now can't get down anymore. You can see that one's just literally splintered off. Mad. So a lot of them, what happens is when they come down, the root balls, the whole root plate is lifted. And when the tree is actually cut off, the root plate will 9 times out of 10 go kind of back where it was, which I think is you can kind of see from this one. Here, you see it's kind of gone back where it's supposed to, and this one as well, you can see, there's, oh hang on, zoomed in, sorry, that you can see the outline of where this whole root plate lifted and stood on. And there is obviously where the tree was. We've lost loads. Bit depressing. There we go. This is fondly known in the family as Dartmoor View. And you can see why. There she blows. Gorgeous. Look at that weather. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, sunshine. Look at those skies. Lovely. Love it. See the sun coming through the trees. Just gorgeous. I'm coming down to the bottom end of the woods now. You can see 3 leaners, which obviously we're not going to walk under. Man. So many. So many. You've got to try and pick your way across all the trees now. Huge. I would get in the hole, but it's full of water. Show you from the side how shallow it is though. Here you go, look. That's the same tree. That's how shallow the roots are. It's mad, isn't it? And then look, the tree obviously goes out over yonder into the farmer's field. Oops, on his new fence. Sorry. But yeah, it's mad. I just think that's crazy, seeing it like that. Mental. Madness. I might not look terribly happy because I have just smashed my knee climbing over a tree. I'm in agony, to be fair, and it's made me feel really sick. But yeah, this is there's another just splintered. They were just splintering. You see? Mad. Just the brute force of the wind. And then up over here, it's like dominoes. I've got that song going around in my head. Dominoes, dominoes. You see them? And I think that was from before. I think that was when I was here last time, and I kind of showed in from the edge when it was really windy. But just like literally, they just come down. It's where we used to be able to just walk around the woods, and now we can't. You see Reuben? Right. Find out. Can't do much more tree clambering, that's for sure. My flipping knee is killing me, man. There it is, I'm not going to lie. The domino effect. So that one, took out that one. Or did that one go down first? Look, that's sitting on top of that one. That, look, big splintered off one there. And then over here, you've got just, God knows. So that one's sitting on top of that one. That one's sitting on top of that one. Look at them. Just completely piled up. It's mad. And then down there's where I was just now. That massive root plate. Look. Still a lot of leaning trees, having to be so careful where we're walking. Just wanted to show you. This is where my dad had a shelter. It's not there anymore. The pond's just up over there. We're going to go and try and find it in a minute. Pond's down there behind us. And look, up there, there's one lone cherry tree. You see it? Beautiful, with the blossom on. So that's it. Back at the top of the woods, really. Well, near the top. But yeah, probably going to go back to camp now. Still haven't had our brunch, so we're going to go and do that in a minute. Let's go cook some bacon and eggs. Okay. I can't film when I'm cooking for the whole family, but there's my bacon, egg, mushroom, hog's pudding, hot kind of sandwich. Not quite sure how I'm going to eat that bad boy, but looking good. This is why I like to be zipped in. Do you see? That could be in my face, up my nose, in my ears. And look, my hammock is proving very popular. Fighting to keep the kids out of it. Look at him. I know he's just a harvest spider. Little one at that, but bleh. There's camp today. There's the boys and hubby. Beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous day. So I've just gone and collected this piece of ash. Well, this piece. It's a small tree of ash, which I am going to be using to do a giveaway, which you will see in a separate video. But yes, I've just gone and had a really good scout around, found this piece which is just perfect for what I want. You can recognise it because it's got the little black buds on the end as being ash. With this time of year, none of the leaves are yet on the plant. So yes, so see the separate video for that. But look, there she is, thing of beauty. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love collecting fresh green wood to make projects, so that's really exciting. So yes, next we're going to go and look for some nettles, see if we can find any nettles, and then time to get the fire going to cook gammon in the Dutch oven on the fire for tea. Yum! So while we were out on our wanders earlier, I collected some dead grass and bracken. I've brought my punk wood, she says. Here's some I made earlier. And I've brought my flint and steel, and I'm going to try and give this a go to get the fire going. I haven't done this for ages, so we'll see. Wish me luck, everybody. I seem to say that quite a lot. And I can't kneel down because my knee's killing me. Tiniest bit. Few bits in there now. How do I pick them out when they're tiny? having a good one. Stop it. Stop blowing it. And it went. Took a bit longer than it should have. And I was being laughed at in the corner over there. I did it! It's been ages and ages and ages. Fire! Look, we're just watching the pattern on the ground. Is it going to show? Yeah, it does show on camera. Look, the heat showing on the floor. Ah. Oh, while I'm pointing this way, actually, let me take you round here. So last night I had my tarp round the other way, and I've turned it this time diamond configuration. So the reason I wasn't sure about doing it this way yesterday is just because the wind and the weather generally comes this direction in the woods, so I was worried that I felt like I was going to be really exposed. But it actually covers the whole hammock now, which, so yeah, there's the end of the tarp and the end of the hammocks there, so at least I am completely covered. And this is the way that several people told me to do it, so yes, I've listened to you now. Yeah, looking forward to sleeping in that again tonight. Both the boys now want a hammock. Keep arguing over having a go in it. It's cool. That's it. Fire going. Roast gammon for tea. Yum. Right. We are having roast gammon tonight, cooked in the Dutch oven. I've cut up some onion, garlic and celery, and we're going to cook that in a bottle of cider, yum, over the coals. We've already got some jacket potatoes and some carrots wrapped in foil in the fire. They'll be cooking away slowly. We have also got some corn on the cob, actually. Must remember to do that. So yeah, it should be really good. I will try to remember to show you it all cooked before we devour it like we did yesterday. I'll see if I remember. Oh, put the fire out, Karen. Good, does that look? In one word, sum up your dinner. Nice. Oscar says, nice. Ruben says, nice. One word, thumbs up, there we go. Dinner is a winner. It's night 2. Everyone's in bed. I've had quite a lot to drink. It's cold. Don't know if you can see my breath. My feet are definitely higher than my head. I need to try and sort that out. And I'm off to bed. Night. Morning. Hope you're all okay. So I haven't filmed an awful lot this morning. We're just kind of chilling out at camp. I'm going to get some bacon on in a little bit. I didn't have the best night's sleep last night. I was too hot. Shocker. So I had to try to negotiate taking some layers off in my hammock, which set me a swinging, which was an experience. But yeah, we had quite a bit of rain last night, so I'm quite chuffed that I stayed dry under my hammock, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a bit of a lazy day today. Gonna do a bit of carving, I think. Still got some sawing of wood to do for my ash to take home. So yeah, lots of things just pottering about today, but I'm probably going to finish the video here. So I hope you've all enjoyed coming with us. I know it's been a bit of a different one. I will take my hammock on a solo camp soon, so then I can kind of film a little bit more about the hammock. Today, or this camp, was more about me kind of having the chance to try it really and see if I get on with it, how, you know, if I can sleep in it. And I don't hate it. I can't say I love it yet, but I have really enjoyed trying it out, and I'm glad it was comfortable, and I'm glad I was able to sleep. And I'm really sorry if you can hear chainsaw noises. I'm going to wrap up the video now, guys, so take care everybody, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Right, for tea tonight we have gammon cooked in the Dutch oven with onion, garlic and celery. Oh, I've got to do that again because I looked at my lap because I couldn't remember 3 items. My memory is shocking. Right, we are having roast gammon tonight for tea in the Dutch oven. So I've cut up some onion, garlic, oh for fuck's sake. 3 things. That's all I've got to remember. Onion, garlic, right. My memory, oh man alive. Right,